Hi, my name is Shalita McFarland, and I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina. I am a working actress. I've been in the business for almost 20 years now. I feel like, and this is just what I've experienced, when meeting people, meeting guys, I feel like the expectation of a female is so high. And I don't know if it's because what they see on Instagram. I don't know if it's because of the appearances. And while they look nice, I just feel like that's just a misrepresentation of what a woman actually is. An example of that is I met a guy and I was dressed up, hair done, makeup, everything. We talked for a while. We went out. And I recently cut my hair. I cut my hair for me. I cut my hair for just my own freedom, self-expression. I felt like there's so much that weighs on being a woman. Like you have to look a certain way and your hair have to be done a certain way. And I wanted to break that. I wanted to change it. I feel like me being a woman, I can be whoever I want to be. And when I look at some of the females that are on Instagram, I feel like you see the same thing all the time, and we're losing ourselves. There's no more uniqueness because everyone looks the same. Whether their hair looks the same, their makeup looks the same, and even down to the chiseled figure of their body. So, like I said, recently I cut my hair. So I remember being at the gym, and my friend, the guy at the time, he called me to meet up. He hadn't seen my hair. I wasn't going to reveal anything. It wasn't going to be a big deal. I mean, I just cut my hair. And when I walked in, he didn't know who I was. And when I walked closer to him, I could see his eyes got kind of big. And I was like, okay, what's going on? Mind you, I just came from the gym, so I didn't have any makeup on. Of course, my hair was gone. The conversation changed. Like, you could tell when somebody is not interested or they don't know what to take. Kind of hurt me a little bit because I felt like we have been doing well so far, talking and getting to know each other, and was thinking hopefully moving into the next level. But apparently he only wanted that ideal, like that. I don't even know how to explain it. I guess like his fantasy was gone because I was no longer that girl that he probably could rave to his friends, have an arm candy or anything like that. Although I might add, I'm still a beautiful woman with hair or without hair. But to his eyes, his perception, I wasn't, that beautiful person anymore. So needless to say, we ended. So I went out, I went back to my friends and we talked about it, and we actually, we would do like test some little theories out. We would go out, we would get dressed up and just kind of watch the reaction of how guys, and you would see them sometimes falling all over themselves, over us or maybe some other pretty girls that were in the bar or wherever we would go. And then we would go out just regular, where we, feel comfortable the most. And you will probably get the attention, but not as much as you would when you're all dolled up. It's just too much. And I feel like if more women would just show who they really are, kind of like, just unmask yourself. It's okay if your hair is not done, or it's okay if you don't have any makeup on. Like, there's more to you than your outer appearance. And I feel like the media, more than anything, put so much stress on how a woman should look. And I can't really speak for the men because I'm not a male, but I can only speak for me. So when I saw how it was kind of like impacting me, and I said, I can't do this anymore. And because I'm older now, I don't have time. I mean, there's a million other things that I have to do. But I see the younger generations that they're trying to keep up, and I don't understand for what. And then for the guys, I feel that there's pressure on them too, because you can't be who you are, you can't be yourself, because you want this idea that you see on Instagram, and it's not real. Because from me and my experience, I've been on both sides. I'm more so natural now, and I feel like now that I did cut my hair, I can make my own choices. I can be whoever I want to be, and I don't have to fit in your world. You can fit into mine if you choose to, but I'm not going to go over and beyond to fit this ideal, because it's fake. It's not real. So I don't know what can be done to kind of like change people's perception. Of course, they're going to think whatever they want to think, and they're going to do. I'm sure we'll see tons of makeup tutorials, and we'll see tons of Instagram models. I mean, they're popping up about a dozen a day. But I just think if we had more campaigns for what real women look like, and that we mustn't get away that natural is, you can be natural and still be beautiful as well. I think we can take a lot of the pressure off of these young ladies and these young men, and so they feel that they don't have to fit into this social norm, or they don't feel like they have to try so hard to be accepted. It took a long time to get to that point, but now as I'm older and as I'm wiser, when you get to a certain point, you're just kind of like, this is me, I'm either going to accept it or not. And if I feel like I want to look a certain way, then I'll do it. And if I don't, then hey, I'm not. But in the end, I'm still me, because makeup is only going to cover so much. A wig is only going to cover so much. When you go home, you have to wash that face off, take off that wig, and you have to look yourself in the mirror. It's not the world looking at you. When you're home, that's when you can be your real. And you have to ask yourself, do you like what you see in the mirror?